hair, so I feel like I'm not used to this, but I felt like it was time to share my beauty favorites. I haven't shared beauty favorites, like monthly favorites, for a while, so though this is going up at the, well, end of April, beginning of May, this is just technically my current beauty favorites that I've been loving for the last couple months or so. We'll start with hair. So the first one I've been loving is the Living Proof Restore Perfecting Spray. I shared a review of this on the blog, so I'll link that below. This is a leave-in treatment that offers hydration and is meant to strengthen your hair, nourish it, and it also adds UV and heat protection, which I love because I heat style my hair every time I wash it. So I need that big time. And also I've been loving lately the Aveda Thermal Dry Conditioner. Now this is a new product. I don't know if it's actually available on their website yet. I got it from my stylist because the salon I go to is an Aveda salon, or they use Aveda products. Like, I don't like to wash my hair very much. I try to wash it just twice a week. But my ends do get dry. So even though I'll use dry shampoo on my roots, but this is a dry conditioner and it's thermal, so it adds heat protection. So yeah, this is great. I'm loving that. So I've kind of overhauled my skincare recently. You'll see that in my Sephora VIB haul. I'm definitely more focused on skincare than makeup right now. I've just kind of come to the age where I'm realizing it's more important than makeup. Anyway, so I've been trying some new products. I've changed my routine, so I'll be sharing that eventually. One thing I've really been loving for the last little bit is the Nip and Fab glycolic fix night pads, and these are the extreme. They're really not that extreme. They have like 5% glycolic, I think. It's no different than like the Pixi Glow Tonic, and it's totally safe to use it. At least for me, it's safe for me to use it every night. When I first started using it, I was using it every other night just because I hadn't been using an acid toner for been a while since I'd used an acid toner. So this is great, and it's helped my skin. It's gotten rid of like texture on my skin, and along with everything else I've been using, it's been great. These are super cheap. $15 regular price at Shoppers, but sometimes they're on sale, so get them when they're on sale. And the other one is not so cheap. I got this from L'Occitane as a sample just last month, but I've really been enjoying it. It's Baume Yeux Divin. This is their, I don't know what it's called. I don't know if it has an English name, but I guess this is the Divine Eye Balm, if you translate it, which maybe that's what it's called, but they only put the French on the packaging. Not sure. Anyway, so this is it's a thick cream, and I use this at night. This is really nice for evenings. I haven't noticed if any fine lines are disappearing. I don't know if that'll ever happen, but I have noticed like my eyes are feeling really hydrated. My under eyes are feeling hydrated, and I haven't noticed any extra signs of aging. Because I guess I'm at that time in my life when those things are popping up, and I'm not totally in love with that. I have a few nail polish favorites. You will have seen one of these already. Maybe a few of them you've been seeing on Instagram. First one, I did share a blog post on this one a while ago, but this is from the Essie Gel Couture Ballet collection. I can't remember what the collection is called, but this is Perfect Posture. It's like the perfect blue, light blue, that's almost like a blue version of Lilacsism, or a little bit lighter than Bikini Sotini, but without the glitter. So yeah, I'm really loving that. I also have been obsessed with this one. This is Rock the Runway. This was from their initial Gel Couture launch back in June of last year. And I got this then when they released, and it's the only red I've used for the last like 3 or 4 months, I think. Partly because I love the formula of this and it's the only red I have in this formula, and partly because the color is just perfect. I actually just had it on my nails, but then I had to take my nail polish off because one of my nails broke this morning and it was chipping anyway, so it's time to change it up. But yeah, I've been loving this, either like on my fingers, toes, love it. Oh, that's great. And lastly, for nail polish is the, this is Go Go Geisha from Essie. I'm an Essie girl. You probably already know that. Anyway, this is from, this was their fall line from 2016. And I just picked it up like a couple weeks ago. It's my new Perfect Neutral. It's purple, but not too much purple. It's like Topless and Barefoot, but with purple. So I am loving this, and I will link the blog post that I wrote about it just this week down below. Makeup favorites. First I'll start with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. I bought this like in February, I think, maybe January. I don't remember when I bought it. Must have been February. And I had been wanting it for a really long time, since it came out in like September or something, but I kept putting it off. I didn't buy it. I thought, oh, it's too hyped up. I don't want it. I don't need another eyeshadow palette, which was true. But this one is so different. It's also the first one I've had from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Anyway, so there's a shade. It's very warm toned. There's like 1, maybe 2, depending on how you look at it, 2 cool shades. I'd say like the coolest shade is this Buon Fresco, which is I think one of my favorite shades. Anyway, I love this. I don't get too much use out of this one, like the purple tones. I've used them a couple times and they do blend out really nice. They're not too loud and bold, which I am not when it comes to eyeshadow. So yeah, I've really been loving this. It's incredibly pigmented, and it is really powdery, so I have to like tap off my brush quite a bit to get it so it doesn't fall down all the way down my face. But once I've tapped it off, there's like no fallout. I haven't experienced any fallout with it anyway. I don't know if other people do, but I haven't. So this is just a great everyday or special occasion or just whatever palette. I'm loving this. Also, I love the packaging. It's so pretty. Next is the lipstick I'm wearing actually right now. This is all the writing's rubbed off, but this is the Revlon matte. No, it's not the matte one. It's the Color Burst Balm Stain, and this is in Sweetheart, and it's just like the perfect bright but not too bold pink, and it's kind of like darker pink, so I like that. It's not like too Barbie pink or anything, though I do actually really love the one that they have that's Barbie pinkish. That was Cherish. Anyway, I have been reaching for this a lot, just like on days where I'm like, hey, I want a bright lip, but I don't want to have to deal with lipstick, you know. So it's I just really love how easy it is to apply. I love lipsticks that come in stick form like this. Next, I have the Estee Lauder The Smoother Universal Perfecting Primer. I got this a couple months ago from PR Package and I really enjoyed it. It's like the Smashbox, I don't know what that primer is called. Do you know the Smashbox one that's the silicone one? I can't remember what it's called. But this is really similar to it. It's a little bit, like if you use too much, it can get a little bit greasy. Like it's really good at smoothing out pores. However, I do find if I use too much of it, and with certain foundations or tinted moisturizer, it'll pill a little bit or ball up, I guess is the word. So you have to be careful with that, but a little bit goes a long way. You really don't need a lot of this. Speaking of foundation, well, this isn't a foundation, but it's what I've been using as my foundation. This is the Bare Minerals Tinted Hydrating Gel Cream, the Complexion Rescue. I got this last year, I think. Did it come out last year? Whenever it came out, I bought it. And just recently I started using it again. and I've really been enjoying it. It's like the perfect, I just need something to fix this mess, you know, even out my skin tone and all that good stuff. So yeah, I've really been enjoying this. It also has SPF 35, which I like, since I've been spending more time outside these days since it's spring, now that this snow is like gone, hopefully gone forever. Maybe we just won't talk about that anymore. And then lastly is the Benefit Gimme Brow, and I use this in shade 1, I think. It's the light shade. I used this like a year or two ago, and really liked it, but then when I ran out of it, I didn't repurchase it. I was using it. I used the, there's an Essence one that's like similar. It's not the same. I didn't really realize how unsimilar it was until I started using this one again. I'm like, oh yeah, that's what it's supposed to be like. This is just perfect for combing through my brows either without a pencil, and I just need like to bulk them up and a little bit, make it look like I've done something with my eyebrows, but it's also good for like the finishing touch when I've actually filled my brows in. And I love it because it's just like perfect for adding a little bit extra volume, but also has a little bit of tint to it. So it's a all over good brow product. And I don't think that I can go back to a drugstore after remembering how good this is. Also, I like the new packaging. It's cute. But it's the exact same formula, so I love it. Or at least as far as I can tell, it's the same formula. And that is it. Those are my current beauty favorites. I'll also put my blog down below so you can check that out, and any related blog posts from any stuff I featured today. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and comment down below. Let me know what beauty products you've been loving this month, and let me know what other videos or blog posts you want to see from me, and I'll see you later. Bye!